Hey everybody, I'm Josh Douglas. I'm hanging out here at the Engel booth at the 2017 ICAST show in Orlando, Florida. Traveling around the U.S., living in my Lance camper, fishing tournaments all over the country. I know a thing or two about coolers, and I've been using Engel technology now for a couple years. Best coolers on the market, and I want to introduce you to a brand new cooler, their new soft size that they're just releasing here at the ICAST show. Obviously you can see they come in awesome different colors and styles like that. It's a 30-quart cooler. Let's get into some of the good ones. First one, my favorite, the beer opener. We're always looking for a beer opener, and Engel put it right here on the front of the cooler. This thing's pretty sweet. I want to show you guys, this is their brand new deal. This is a vacuum valve that they have, and what this does is it allows us to suck the air out of these coolers. Air is the enemy to keeping anything cold, and when you suck that air out of it, not only does it make for a nice clean space on the inside of the cooler, gives you more room, but keeps everything colder while you're doing it. Another thing that I love about it, they put the foam insulated technology right on the top of the cooler. Sunlight beats down on the coolers all the time. We're out in the elements, out in my boat, sitting back at the Lance camper at the campsite, keeping our beers cold, our steaks and everything. We're on the road. The sun just beats down on it, wears out the ice right away. Now, nobody else is doing that in the game. Engel's got that one all wrapped up. Really nice unit, big, easy to carry, got a strap on it. You can carry this thing anywhere, fold it up. It doesn't take up big cumbersome space. And honestly, the technology inside this cooler and how it can keep everything so cold is one of the first companies to be able to get that out of their hard cooler technology and put it right back into this. Another awesome thing that I use on these all the time, I used to get ice every day, and ice would always go bad, make everything wet in my cooler. These Engel cooler packs, I keep them in my freezer right next to my boat in my garage. I can throw them in not only in these coolers, but my built-in coolers in my boat. All that, this is way better. I'm trying to get to the gas station early in the morning. This keeps everything cold, keeps it cold for a super long time, and again, leaves the moisture out of it. So your meat, your stuff like that isn't getting all soaked in the entire process. Another thing I like to talk about too is these tie downs. Right here on these, whether your ATV, for me on my Lance camper, you know, you always got to keep this thing tied down, traveling down the road and all that. Instead of putting them at the bottom, we got them up on the top. Keep this thing secure there, not at the bottom where it wants to tip over still. It's all right there. Easy use. For more information on this one, definitely check them out at engelcoolers.com.